Right, we're on the draw. We have Eye, Temple, Endless One. I think we played on turn 2 for 4. So we're going to drop the Temple first. And it also depends on what we draw. And they already have mulligan to 6. They may or may not keep it. They kept it. Okay. Cleave Cliffs. Oh no! Huh. Ooh, they hit an Abrupt Decay though. Score! Sloomgar control? Pretty sure that's not what this is. Looks like Jund. But Ghoul Color spell makes it land. I don't know what this is yet. Alright, so we could Flood his Strand this turn. Sky Spawner next. Oh. Oh no. No. Oh, that's nasty. Oh. Search Graveyard Hand and Library. So if it's on the battlefield, it's stuck. So we're going to play the Eye of Ugin into Endless One this time. And then we can Flood his Strand, Shock into Sky Spawner. Gross! That was gross! So it is indeed Lantern Control. I didn't realize that they ran Jund colors. It's not a great matchup for Eldrazi. I mean, yeah, my guys are big. I have to get rid of their thing. So that makes sense. It's not fantastic. My main, Eye of Ugin. Drop Endless One for 2. We need to get our beats down as fast as possible here, I think. So they wrote in chat what my hand was. That's interesting. Yep, so there's Lantern of Insight. Oh, that's them. I don't have Ensnaring Bridge on my deck. Thought Not Seer. Dang, I cannot play that on turn 3 now. Yeah, I know. And that Ensnaring Bridge is really problematic for us. That's gonna hit next turn. That's bad. Jobo Himbo. Thank you for following. Alright, so we've got a Displacer on top. That's Exile Creature. Yeah. We need the white next turn. Because we won't be drawing a land, we'll be drawing this. So we need the Fountain. Ashen, or a Hinsley. A Hinsley? Something like that. Thank you for following. Although next turn we can't play Thought Not with the Sky Spawner. Each player? Wait. I could have sworn I had... That's what I thought I had on my deck. What happened? How did I get a Drown of Hope? Oh, I shuffled after my fetch. That's right. Thanks. But they got rid of their Ensnaring Bridge, so they must have one in hand or something. Got it. Yeah, I don't use fetch lands very often. Sorry. Hey, Prime Speaker, this isn't fake. What are you talking about? Hey, I don't play with fetches. I play mono blue merfolk, alright? You gotta forgive me on that one. And I did that first main again, but gotta work on that. Alright, so they did have an Ensnaring Bridge in hand, which is going to be very difficult for us. I have a Mox Opal on top. So that's another Sky Spawner. Yeah. That's true, but it means, in this case, it means that I don't fetch. So now it's just habit or understanding. There is actually one card in my deck that can stop this. We might see it. Alright, but first we're gonna Thought Knot. Take Abrupt Decay, that's good. Alright, and then... What? Why couldn't I attack? Oh, can't attack. Duh, that was really silly. Why can't I attack? You like prison decks, Seeker? I do have one World Breaker. I don't know that we can get there in time, or that we will get it, because they can see the top of my library. Right, I have Ugin on top. They'll totally let me draw that. Sky Spawner, my Scion might be able to attack if they get stuck with something in their hand, which they probably can't. They probably won't. And we're at 2 lands. Which we can't even use this ability because this is an eye, not a what should we call it? Not a symbol. Interesting. Okay. I mean, the thing is, he's gonna draw, but then he'll play it right away. That's how Lantern Control normally works. Thank you for following, Confused Pug. They have Glimmer Void. Oh, and now I can't use Eye of Ugin. No, I just can't go search with it, then, I guess. Yeah, I just can't search with it. It'll still give me 2 mana. That's good at least, I guess. Oh, jeez. I don't want to draw another Eye of Ugin. Oh, this is rough. Derek Hounds, I do think that this is going to get banned, the deck I'm playing. This is a lot of... Okay, a lot of chat I missed. Okay. Yeah, so I mean, I don't think I was going to be searching this match anyway. Another Displacer on top. I mean, the best thing we can do is get World Breaker, be able to play World Breaker, and then swing for lethal that turn, but I don't think that's going to happen. We just have to try to play quick, so I may or may not be as talkative right now. I have Ugin or Eldrazi Temple, probably. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to be in charge of what gets bans and not. That does not sound like something that I want to do. Yeah, they're not going to let me draw a land if they can help it. You have another Ensnaring Bridge on top? That's bad for us. With only Temple? Yeah, I'm not sure. I really don't know. Yeah, so they do have an Ensnaring Bridge in their hand. If they cast the second Ensnaring Bridge, then... we are in trouble. We can attack this time. Yeah, getting in there for one. Huh. You my bro, Scion. You my bro. And there's a second Ensnaring Bridge, which we can't deal with. So we had the chance to possibly deal with one, but not with two. I could possibly have won, Villic. I've got, if we can go see our sideboard. Okay, so I have World Breaker here that can go destroy the artifact, and then we can attack for lethal after this. But this World Breaker is really hard to get. I think, I don't even know what we bring in. More lands so we can get to 7. Oblivion Sower so we can steal their lands. So what they're playing... Chalice. Oh no, Chalice is really good against Lantern. Most of their artifacts are 1, so they can't mill me out. And Recall. Yeah, so we have a lot of sideboarding here. Stony Silence, does that work as well, guys? Can you tell me that? No, I mean, theoretically, no, he would not let me draw my 1 of. All Recalls and Chalice. Yeah, I can get rid of Bridge. Stony Silence does work. Oh, it hits the mills. Right. So, yeah, we do want Stony Silence. Alright, so I think that's our thing. So, what's not good? Dismember. They're not really running a lot of creatures, so we can take Dismember out. Probably some of our bigger butts aren't as good. We have 3 more cards to take out. Yes, I got Dismember out. Cut Reshaper. That leaves me with 1 card too many. I'm thinking Reality Smasher is kind of... or Drowner is not necessarily as good. The Drowner gives me about 2 1/1s, which can occasionally help, but I think that's right. Or we could play some Oblivion Sowers instead of the Drowners. Is that better? Yeah, let's do that. Why not? Yeah, I was not really wanting to cut the Smashers, but I didn't know what else to cut. That's where my indecisiveness was coming in. So we do have our World Breaker in our opener, but we can't really get anywhere. Oops. I think I send this back. This is okay. We get turn 1 Endless One, turn 2 Thought Not Seer, hopefully a land, turn 3 Reality, if we get to keep them all. With that on top, because we can draw our green if we ever do get World Smasher, also blue for Hurkyl's Recall. Hi there, Chronojack Gaming! Alright, so... I'm gonna hit Eye of Ugin. I guess. Maybe that was wrong, I don't know. It's 2. Oblivion does nothing. I mean, Oblivion lets me get lands. It helps me ramp a little bit. I think it might be better than the Drowner. I'm not sure. Yep, Codex Shredder's fine. Yep, I'm playing the Bsnt Eldrazi. White would be very good, yes. But we can Thought Not Seer here. Or, no, we can't Chalice on 1 this turn. So we just have to Thought Knot Seer. So we could only tap for 1 for Chalice. Same with Stony Silence. Alright, so Shredder, Lantern of Insight, Surgical Extraction. If we get another land next turn, which we do, we get a land, that's what we put. Oh no, they milled it away. Shoot. So yeah, if we get a land next time, they can't cast anything in their hand. Otherwise, they get to start milling me out. But I've got the Stony Silence. So what do we take? I take Surgical Extraction, I guess. Yeah, I think that's right. Alright, and that one I did play Thought Knot first main so that I could see their hand first. They have Thoughtseize. That's not good. And I'm not going to draw a land unless they mill me. I hope they do. No, mill me, please. Mill me, please. I don't want to draw Displacer. Ugh, and I have an eye on top, so I can't even... Shoot. They're gonna let me draw that eye. And then they got a Thoughtseize, so they'll pull Stony Silence. Or Chalice. I guess both are bad for them. Well, no, they'll let me have Chalice. They've played all their guys. Alright, well, just attack, I guess. Alright. Ouch. Sorry. I guess maybe Lantern would have been a better choice. What is that? They have Academy Ruins on top. We can get what we want if they use all of their mills, and then it's the next card. But that's random. Jeez. Okay, so I do wish I had taken that lantern. I would have taken a bridge if I saw it, so it was a much harder choice than I was anticipating. Yeah. That's a Ghoul Color spell. What? Okay, so they had another Ghoul Color spell, I guess. Pithing Needle. Lantern is a very frustrating game to play against, yeah. Huh. We have lethal on board. Now they're shuffling their library. Yeah. We had lethal on board. They just couldn't find it. Alright, so I made a couple of mistakes. I should have taken the lantern. Definitely. But I think we have our right sideboard plan. I mean, so there's not going to be really much in Exile except the 4 we mill, but it's still better than Drowner of Hope, I think. Yeah, they were desperate for a bridge. So I think we just send this back in. But yes, I will definitely I'll definitely take Lantern with Thought Knot if I have that choice next time. Okay. This is slow, but it has an answer. We get our our endless one in... I don't know. This is dangerous. This is really slow. But they're a really slow deck. They don't beat me. And I've got the recall once I take my time and get in there. I think I keep this. I hope I don't regret that. No. They get to go first. So we're on the draw. That helps too. We can get a two mana land. I'm so sorry. So Flooded Strand first. We have a couple of draw steps to try to draw a soul land. Oh, jeez. An Inbringer on top. They probably don't like that. Oh, he cast another Ghost Colorball. I guess it's so far away from being able to be cast, so he's okay. There's a Thought Knot on top. So I will get to these Thought Knots on turn 4, but not before then. So let's do Cavern. Eldrazi. We're just casting. Oh crap! Shoot, I wasn't holding my Instep pin. I have to go fetch now. Shoot. Yeah, I want my green on the battlefield. Okay. Whoops. Man, so that's 3 life. I mean, my life's not really in danger against Lantern Control, but it's not great. So I had Stony Silence on top, but not anymore. Not too surprising. Exactly, Dominify. I mean, it was a misplay, and it could have made a difference, and it's something I don't want to do against any opponent, but it could have been worse. Yeah, but the reason I got it on basic was so I could go get basic. I mean, I have green from Cavern of Souls. I guess I didn't have to get this. But with Ghost Quarter, I do get to go fetch. They're quick playing their deck, though. That is, I can give them that. Alright, so we got Sky Spawner, which is a turn 3 play, which is good. Yeah, we'll do that. That's fine. Sky Spawner. Blue, colorless, because we don't need to take the pain. You think he has Pyroclasm? I guess he could afford to play. He's got the colors he needs. Oh shoot, I should have done that second main again. Dang. I'm gonna make myself a sticky note or a banner or something. Okay, so you did call it. You guys called it. The green is for World Breaker. World Breaker? World Render? World Breaker. Yep, that's the word. I totally just brain farted on that one. Alright, so they have a lantern on top and nothing in hand. No bridge on the field, so we're okay. So our Thought Knot's not going to get us any value. We're not going to get anything out of their hand. But we still want to drop our 4/4 on curve. I mean, kind of on curve. Any color, anything, colorless, anything. uncounterable. Drop him down. Oh, jeez. Pyroclasm was on top of his deck? Now I feel like an idiot. Oh, man. That's really bad of me. They're digging for something. No, it's okay. Yes, he is playing from the top. That was a really silly thing for me to overlook. And I needed to know about it, or I wouldn't have learned. Put target artifact from graveyard on top of your library. They're going and getting a Moxable. Okay. So, Moxable in hand. How do they get to draw? Yeah, I know he's digging for bridge. What do I have on top? Reality Smasher. Nifty 26. Thank you for following. Wings, not wins. I like that. That's funny. Yeah, that would take Hurkyl's Recall, which would be really rough. Alright, but we get to Reality Smash next turn. Glimmer Void on top. Oh, so they got rid of our Reality Smasher. So we can Endbringer instead. I think we're better off with the Smasher still because Smasher lets us get in for 9 damage. That's half of their life total. If they don't get the bridge next turn, then I'm good. So Buddha 3145. Thank you for following. I think that's much more important for us right now than Endbringer. Nope, cancel. I have to play land first. Smasher. Temple. Reality Smasher is so much fun. I forget how cool it is. So I have another Smasher on top now. Alright, here's your chance. There's their ensnaring bridge. Evan Kernaneni. Thank you for following. Alright, but we get this with the recall, right? Alright, so we have 9 on board. Evan BDFT. Thank you for following. Okay, so and they don't have haste. So I just bounce and attack, right? Recall is an instant. I have to do it before attacks, yeah. So we get this then, right? Yeah, good game. Oh my goodness. Oh, we won. I beat Lantern Control, which doesn't happen with Merfolk. Oh my goodness. Yay. Oh, I'm so happy.